Hello and welcome to I've Seen Everything, where the name is ironic and the reactions are... Hello everyone, my name's Andrew and welcome back to this, our final, I can hardly believe it, our final Harry Potter movie reaction. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. We are in the middle of a story right now, and we are here to see the epic conclusion of it, or what I'm assuming will be an epic conclusion of it. I can't believe we've made it all the way here. It seems like I just started, and it also, again, as I've said before, seems like this has taken forever. But here we are at the end of the road. There's still Fantastic Beasts, of course. There's also the Harry Potter television show coming up. Programming note for all you ISE Harry Potter fans, I'm also going to be doing the Harry Potter 20th Anniversary Return to Hogwarts here in the next couple of weeks, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. Where did we leave things? Well, we watched one of the most depressing Harry Potter movies I've seen in this entire effort to watch the entire film series. Man, the hits just kept on coming, didn't they? I mean, for the last few movies, it seems like we've lost people. I mean, it doesn't seem like we have lost people, but it just seemed in the Deathly Hallows Part 1 like things just kept getting worse and worse. We basically descended into fascism. This whole idea of purebloods, mudbloods, muggleborn, all this kind of stuff. There is not a lot of artistic cover given to what this is. Voldemort is more powerful than ever. They've taken over the Ministry of Magic. They've taken over Hogwarts. They've taken over basically almost everything in the magical world, and they have everybody terrified. And things are starting to bleed over into the non-magic world as well. I can't think of a single other thing to say about the movie. I think we should just get to watching the movie. Real quickly before we do, I would very much appreciate it, and I cordially invite you to please check out the Patreon. The full-length reaction to this movie will be over on the Patreon. In fact, it already is. It's like magic. There's full-length reactions to all the other Harry Potter reactions over there. There's full-length reactions to all kinds of other movies over there. There's exclusive full-length reactions to television show episodes over there. There's all kinds of stuff. Please stop by, have a look. And if you're so kind as to sign up as a patron, I would greatly appreciate it. All the support you give over there and here helps everything I'm trying to do. So thank you so much. And if you'd be so kind, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button here. Click the bell so you can see when I'm putting out new videos. And that is it, folks. I have nothing more to say. Let us watch Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the epic conclusion to the Harry Potter film series. Here we go. Across the water to Dumbledore's grave. Last time on the Deathly Hallows, Voldemort got the most powerful wand. That is pretty powerful. Dementors surrounding Hogwarts once again. And Snape as headmaster. Yep, it seems a lot more Nazi-ish. Come on, Snape, don't let me down. Don't break my heart. I mean, you've already broken my heart, but don't prove me wrong. Yeah, that's really nice. That was really moving, too, that Harry insisted they actually dig him a grave, not using magic, and give him a real grave.
It's beautiful here.
It was our aunt's.
Oh, George, right? Bill Weasley.
You buried the elf and brought me here. Very unusual, is it?
Was that not something wizards would normally do? Be kind to elves or goblins?
Who's the acquaintance?
A Hogwarts professor. He's now headmaster.
Further evidence that Snape is working undercover.
I need to get into Gringotts, into one of the vaults.
He may be more likely to help you after what he's been through with Bellatrix Lestrange.
That is my price.
I don't think the Sword of Gryffindor is his to give, necessarily. Although it is complicated, as they say.
Would you mind identifying this wand?
Walnut, dragon heartstring, unyielding.
What does unyielding mean? In that it won't break, or just something about the nature of the wand?
Was the wand of Draco Malfoy. I sense his allegiance has changed.
Probably didn't like how Malfoy was treating it, which is understandable, for sure.
You told him about the Elder Wand, and where he could go looking for it.
He tortured me.
He's ashamed of himself. Yeah. Dumbledore was traveling a lot. He was trying to find a lot of things, I imagine.
I'm afraid you really don't stand a chance.
Well, I suppose I'll have to kill him before he finds me then.
Yeah, it certainly stacks the odds in his favor.
You sure that's hers?
How do I look?
Hideous.
I didn't understand for a second what we were doing. I get it now. She's already probably being too quiet. I get the feeling that the real Bellatrix would go in there, like, screaming and breaking stuff. Can see the cloak of invisibility flapping behind them down by the floor.
I wish to enter my vault.
Be aggressive. You're a villain. Act like it.
I hardly think that will be necessary.
Madame Lestrange.
There is the incredibly problematic occurrence that her voice sounds nothing like her. She sounds too young and innocent. I mean, she could have just showed him the wand. They had her wand, but maybe that would have been problematic for another reason that I don't understand. Someone explain to me in the comments why they didn't want to show the wand. Have they made this into a roller coaster ride at the Wizarding World in the theme park? Okay. I was going to say, did it dump him off because it sensed there was something wrong, or was that supposed to happen?
It's been trained to expect pain when it hears the noise.
That's barbaric.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible. They should free it. Dragon is bleeding where the chains are.
Blimey.
Where do all these wizards get so much gold, I wonder? Bellatrix probably stole hers, but...
Is it in here, Harry? Can you feel anything?
I'm surprised that Voldemort would trust her with one. I mean, she's loyal, but she's a bit reckless for sure.
The Gemino curse. Everything you touch will multiply.
Well, then we know how she's got so much gold.
I said I'd get you in. I didn't say anything about getting you out.
Problem is, they need that sword back in order to destroy the Horcrux.
Mad!
It is, but it might be your only chance, Hermione. You need that sword back, too. I feel like I was going to say, I feel like Gringotts is about to need some remodeling. Am I wrong for really wanting the dragon to get free? Like, fly away. Be okay. They had you chained up in a cave. Ooh. A lot of chimney work on Diagon Alley going to be necessary.
I say we jump!
When?
Now!
I mean, technically they ought to be able to call the sword back, I would imagine, if they need it. I hadn't thought of that. One of the Horcruxes was still in Dumbledore's office, the ring, and they hadn't had a chance to destroy it yet.
When have any of our plans ever actually worked? We plan, we get there, all hell breaks loose.
Very true, Harry. I mean, at least he's got self-awareness about where they are.
Maybe he's growing weaker. Maybe he's dying.
No, it's more like he's wounded. If anything, he feels more dangerous.
I mean, it is of value for Harry to be able to have that kind of insight into what's going on in Voldemort's head as well. His most trusted confidant is this snake. Yep, there it goes. A lot of good the trading for the sword did him. That's an alarm? That sounded like a cat being strangled or something. Yeah, it sounds like a cat being strangled.
Did you get a look at him? For a second I thought it was...
I know. Dumbledore.
Who let him in? Dumbledore's ghost following them around, helping them?
Harry, I can see you in this.
Hey, it's the mirror. Harry has the rest of it.
What were you thinking coming here?
Dumbledore's brother.
It's you who I've been seeing in here.
Ah, that makes more sense. He sounds like Dumbledore.
We think the last one's inside the castle, but we'll need your help getting in.
The last one? I'm not doing a good job keeping count here.
A boy who goes chasing Horcruxes, there must be a reason.
He wants to kill Voldemort. He killed his parents.
I trusted the man I knew. We need to get into the castle tonight.
That adult enough an answer for you?
Where have you sent her?
You'll see.
I forgot that the pictures are not just there for decoration. They can be allies, too.
She's coming back.
Is that with her?
Are they able to travel through the picture?
Neville, look, you know, like hell, I reckon.
Neville always comes through in the end, doesn't he?
This is the only way in or out now. It's the Carrows you need to watch out for. In charge of discipline. They like punishment, the Carrows. Hogwarts has changed.
Well, perhaps it can be changed back if they're successful in their efforts here. Or changed into something new, perhaps.
I thought you were surprised.
The room of requirement, there when they need it. Although I thought they had busted their way in there in, what was it, Order of the Phoenix?
Lightning has struck. I repeat, lightning has struck.
What's the plan, Harry?
He doesn't have a plan, but he has people that are willing to fight alongside him.
Harry.
Hi there.
What is it, Ginny?
Snape knows. He knows that Harry was spotted in Hogsmeade.
I'm still got my fingers crossed. I'm still holding out hope that Snape is not actually evil. It's a hope that grows thinner by the moment. Depends on what he does. McGonagall is still there. I'm surprised. She's probably there to try to protect the kids.
Harry Potter was sighted in Hogsmeade. If anyone here has any knowledge, I invite them to step forward.
Snape has always been incredibly guarded, but he's always ultimately done the right thing. So unless he's drastically changed, this has to be a...
You still have a bit of a security problem, Headmaster.
Yeah. This has to be a plan on the part of Snape.
How dare you stand where he stood? You looked him in the eye and killed him.
McGonagall's ready to defend him. Wow. Everybody is getting in on the fight now. That was a powerful moment. And like that, they've retaken Hogwarts. Potentially. Depends on what this is.
You think that the fight is wise, but this is folly.
Force him out, Harry. He's scared. Force him out, Harry.
Give me Harry Potter. I shall leave Hogwarts untouched.
They can't believe him after what he's put them through so far. They can't.
Someone grab him!
Yeah, I think there's more willing to stand beside him.
To lead Slytherin House from the hall.
Exactly where is it I'll be leading them to?
The dungeons would do.
I don't know if that was fair for all of Slytherin House. Maybe. Maybe they've all been corrupted at this point. It seems like they retook Hogwarts pretty easily. Again, that makes me wonder about Snape.
You destroyed Tom Riddle's diary with the basilisk fang, right? Me and Hermione think we know where we might find one. Okay, but take this.
Where did the sword go? The sword disappeared from the goblin's hands. Where did it go?
To blow it up! Boom!
Boom! Why don't you confer with Mr. Finnegan?
I can bring it down.
You guys told me, I forgot. He kept blowing himself up in the first movie.
And his name is Voldemort. Phileas, you might as well use it.
Yeah. To use his name is to prove you are not afraid. That is an interesting defense system. Never saw that before. The Stone Knights of Hogwarts.
Just do your duty to our school! I've always wanted to use that spell.
Jeez. To wage actual magical warfare. This is part World War II movie and part fantasy movie. I imagine those shields will be tested, but do everything they can, I'm sure. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm just waiting for it all to happen.
Later!
Harry Potter! You listen to me right now!
Hey, Harry, listen to Luna. She knows what she's talking about. She always does.
We have to talk to someone who's dead.
Myrtle. Myrtle to the rescue.
I think it's best if you two talk alone. She's very shy.
She wasn't, if it's Myrtle, she wasn't shy last time. She was straight up hitting on Harry. Oh, it's not. Kelly MacDonald.
Luna is kind, but she was wrong. I cannot help you.
I feel like you can, you just don't trust him, which is understandable, I would imagine. But...
I want to destroy it!
Well, that got her attention at least. Maybe it's something that she's been waiting for someone to actually destroy, that other people have just tried to find it to use for their own power. Literally, armies mounting. Ready to attack.
They never learn. Begin.
We've still never gotten a story as to how he lost his nose or why. I hope that they answer that somewhere in here.
That's what you want to, isn't it, Helena?
She needs to appreciate that there is some urgency here. Where did she go if the place she's haunting is destroyed?
Tom Riddle.
I know who he is! He defiled it!
And that's who is attacking Hogwarts at this moment, which is all the more reason you should help Harry.
I can destroy it, but only if you tell me where he hid it. You do know where he hid it.
I don't think she would be having this conversation with you if she did not. She just doesn't trust you. But hopefully that is about to change.
In the place where everything is hidden. If you have to ask, you'll never know. If you know, you need only ask.
I'm glad you got something out of that, Harry. I didn't get a bit of that. But, you know, over all these years, you've presumably gotten fairly good at this, or maybe you're going to have Hermione help you with it.
You okay, Freddie?
Yeah. Me too.
It's so much more emotionally resonant. It feels like it means so much more because we've spent so much time with these people by now. It's the culmination of a lot of build-up.
Harry talks in his sleep. Have you noticed?
No, of course not.
Well, I don't know, Hermione. You shared a tent with him for who the hell knows how long. I'm sure you heard him sleep. They've broken through the barrier. Nope, there was the barrier.
Yeah, you and who's army?
Neville, don't do that. Don't do that. It's when you do that bad things happen. Hey, let's go get it back from the source. Back to the site of the end of Chamber of Secrets.
You do it.
Can't I?
Yes, you can.
Hey, Ron had to do one, you have to do one. Come on, Hermione, you can do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. He feels it every time. Was that it? Because that wasn't quite as difficult as what Ron went through. There you go. Finally. Finally. Ron did not have that pleasant experience when he had to destroy one. Finally, you two. Why did you wait so long? We only had to wait 4 movies to get Voldemort. We had to wait into the 8th movie for Ron and Hermione to finally break the seal there. Yeah, if you have the most powerful wand, but he is getting weakened. We need some repairs to the shield. It's not looking great. Neville, get off the bridge. I don't think your defenses are working anymore. Run. Really fast. Come on, Neville. Get the hell out of there. Blow the bridge. Blow the bridge. There you go. I knew they had to have that rigged. There you go. Those were the explosives they were talking about. He said blow it up. I didn't know he meant that. And I would have bet my life. You're not going to kill Neville. Not like this.
That went well.
Although if he did go, that would have been a pretty epic way to go. They've got giants. Man, they got all kinds of stuff on their side. They should have held on to that dragon. Get to cover. I hope there's not just like no Hogwarts at the end of this. They need a chance to exist in a world without Voldemort looming.
I feel like I could spit fire. You haven't seen Luna, have you? I'm mad for her. I think it's about time I told her.
That's kind of a perfect match. Luna and Neville. Yeah, everybody tell the person you have a crush on that you have a crush on them, because you don't know how much longer you'll be breathing. Malfoy. I keep waiting for Malfoy to do one honorable thing, and I don't think it's going to happen.
It doesn't show up on the map, does it? You said that last year.
That's right, I did.
Ron listens to you, Hermione. You thought he wasn't listening.
Come on.
What is Draco there for? Yeah, also, is there more than one room of requirement? Because this is the one Draco was using to get Bellatrix and the rest of them into Hogwarts the night that Dumbledore was killed. Or at least it looks like that. What is that? Something was alive and hanging there. You heard something call to him. Okay. Yeah. Harry knew exactly where it was off of that clue and was able to hear it calling to him. Can't ask for much more of an easy find than that, although I suspect something is going to keep him from it. Yep.
Well.
So maybe something is going to stop them.
You have something of mine. I'd like it back.
Yeah, well, yours are changed alliances. There you go.
That's my girlfriend, you numpty!
My girlfriend. He really loves saying that, and she loved hearing it. Finally. Not a lot of the old kind of fear kind of overtaking Ron as much anymore.
I'll set the bloody place on fire!
Okay, but I spoke too soon on the fear. But that's a reason to be afraid. There's like a dragon made out of fire. Which is just redundant when you think about it. That is horrific.
We can't leave them!
Harry's not going to let him die. I wonder if the other one actually died. I mean, he fell into fire. I don't know how else you can see that.
If we die to them, Harry, I'm gonna kill you!
Yeah, I agree, Ron. Remember that. Nicely done, Ron. Very nicely done. Well, if Harry was right and he's wounded, he's continually getting more and more wounded.
My lord. Avada Kedavra!
You're a little trigger happy with the Avada Kedavra, aren't you?
It's the snake. She's the last one. It's the last Horcrux.
That makes sense. The snake is actually a version of Voldemort.
How can you live with yourself, Lucius? I don't know. Go and find Severus. Bring him to me.
I'm surprised he didn't kill Lucius right there, but I guess he needs him. I wonder if Voldemort knows that something's up with Snape. Death Eaters are still attacking Hogwarts. But they're not giving up the fight. That was the girl that was in love with Ron. Was that Dumbledore's brother? Yeah, they're still fighting Hogwarts yet.
The one resists me.
There is no one more powerful. It will not fail you, I'm sure.
Yeah, he is working the angles. He's trying to convince him that this wand that's not working properly for him will work properly for him, to make him vulnerable.
The Elder Wand belongs to the wizard who killed its last owner.
The ultimate wand chooses the wizard situation.
While you live, the Elder Wand cannot truly be mine.
Oh, come on. Don't kill Snape.
Only I can live forever.
Oh.
Nagini, kill.
I get the feeling I'm going to find out I was right, but Severus died in his effort to bring Voldemort down from the inside.
Take them to the Pensieve. You have your mother's eyes.
He loved her. Everyone says that. You have your mother's eyes, but there was something different there. I think that she didn't love him, like she wasn't in love with him, but he loved her.
Join me in the Forbidden Forest. If you do not, I shall kill every last man, woman, and child.
I like how Voldemort is trying to say that Harry is dishonorable, that he's let people die, in the same breath that he's threatening to kill every man, woman, and child that tries to protect Harry. Doesn't quite add up.
Oh, come on. What's the matter with you?
Believe the promises of a madman or a killer, a liar, somebody who's given you no reason to believe that they're honorable or will do what they say. Once Harry's gone, Voldemort could do whatever he wants. Don't tell me one of the twins died. Oh, Professor Lupin and his wife. Go end it, Harry. Go end it. We still have almost an hour left in this movie. I mean, at least 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I have no idea where all we're headed. Oh, we're going to see from Snape's tears. That's an interesting way to do it.
We're freaky!
Oh, he knew her before Hogwarts. That was Petunia. That makes sense. They were friends before she ever met Harry's father. That's why I think I believed also. I knew there was something there, that he had feelings for Harry's mother. Knowing her was what kept at least some light in his heart.
It spoke of a boy born at the end of July. Yes, but he thinks it's her son.
Oh, it was Severus's child? Severus's son?
The boy survives. Doesn't need protection. The Dark Lord is gone. The Dark Lord will return.
Is Severus Harry's father? Is that what I missed?
How long? Maybe a year.
Oh, he was dying anyway.
You must be the one to kill me, Severus.
Yeah, this is what I thought it was. is that this was part of the plan.
Only then will the Dark Lord trust you completely.
Yeah, I knew it had to be that way. It was part of the plan, and maybe they're not going to bring Dumbledore back. He was dying anyway, apparently.
A part of Voldemort lives inside him.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking very much. I don't know what to say. I'm just entranced by this and what it means for where we're headed.
The boy must die?
Yes.
Harry has to die for Voldemort to die. I don't understand where we're headed. I understand it's going to be very hard. I understand a little better now Snape's part in this. Oh, it was Severus.
Really? After all this time?
Always.
It was him that sent that to Harry. We have a resurrection stone. That's still going to come into play somewhere.
He must die. And Voldemort himself must do it.
So if Harry has to die by Voldemort's hands, who kills Voldemort? I'm really lost as to where we're going. He's got to tell him. But they'll try to stop him.
There's a reason I can hear them. The Horcruxes. I think I've known for a while. And I think you have too.
He is one. He knew they were connected somehow all this time. There's got to be a way around it. Can't be the boy who lived if he's dead. Maybe if Voldemort kills him, it will kill Voldemort. Oh, now I know. How did it take me this long? The stone is in the golden snitch. He has the cloak of invisibility. He has the stone. He needs the wand. But he has to kill Voldemort to take control of the wand. So I am confused as to the order in which all this is going to happen. But we have all the elements.
You've been so brave, sweetheart.
Why are you here?
We never left.
It's good to see them again, at least.
Does it hurt?
Quicker than falling asleep.
And Remus, your son.
Others will tell him what his mother and father died for.
So none of them are coming back. I don't think we do this if that happens. Is it just to resurrect Harry?
Harry? No! What are you doing here?
Oh god, they took Hagrid prisoner. Come on, Harry. We gotta think of something here. Voldemort kills you, he's not gonna stop. Unless it kills him somehow.
The boy who lived, come to die.
I wonder if Voldemort knew. I would imagine he would have to. Okay. I really don't know where we are at this point. I'm just waiting to see how everything comes out.
You can't help, you wonderful boy. Brave man.
It's a form he was in before he fully returned in the fourth movie. Except he's all bloody now.
It looks like King's Cross Station, only cleaner.
And a lot brighter, I would say.
A part of him lives within me, doesn't it?
Did. It was just destroyed many moments ago by none other than Voldemort himself.
So now what? That's the question. Is there a way for Harry to come back? What do we do now?
I have to go back, haven't I?
That's up to you.
I have a choice.
Oh, yes.
What happens to Dumbledore now? Just moves on into the afterlife? Are these actually these people Harry's speaking to, or are they just visions in his head, I wonder? Memories of these people.
Help will always be given at Hogwarts to those who deserve it.
Okay, I'm sure that will become very relevant as we move forward here.
Is this all real? Or is it just happening inside my head?
Of course it's happening inside your head, Harry. Why should that mean that it's not real?
Get on a train. On a mystical white train of some kind.
I don't need your help.
You might if Harry finds a way back.
Was he dead?
Draco, was he alive?
Dead.
Okay, now what? Why did she cover him? He was clearly alive. I suppose that hopefully at least means that he burned out the part of him. I mean, Dumbledore said it was destroyed. There was the Horcrux that was in Harry. Well, Hagrid's carrying him. He has to know that he's alive. See? Voldemort got what he wanted, and he's still coming back. Said he'd leave Hogwarts alone. Never trust a liar and a murderer.
Harry Potter is dead!
No! No!
You put your faith in me.
Nobody will put their faith in you. Nobody. Was that what it was, to be a living god? Or just a ruler?
Come forward and join us, or die.
I don't think anyone's going to come forward and join you.
Draco.
What I don't understand is why she was speaking to Draco when she was looking over Harry's body.
Well, I must say I'd hoped for better.
No, Neville is not joining you. Someone who would never join you.
I'd like to say something.
Please don't kill Neville.
People die every day. We lost Harry tonight. He's still with us.
Please don't kill Neville. I mean, this is an incredible moment for him, but please don't kill Neville.
He didn't die in vain. Harry's heart did beat for us. It's not over! Franco!
There we go. There we go. Come on, everyone, fight back. I think the Malfoys have found the end of their loyalty to Voldemort. Not to say they're good people, but this was too much for them, apparently. Kill him before he has a chance to use it. Kill the snake, Harry. This is a lot to ask of one young man. Okay, I spoke too soon. Harry has help. Neville survives. And now we also know where the Sword of Gryffindor ended up.
Not my daughter, you bitch!
Hey, Mrs. Weasley, playing for keeps. There we go. Don't mess with Mrs. Weasley.
I killed Snape!
But what if the wand never belonged to Snape? Tom, let's finish this the way we started.
Together!
That, I hope Harry has a plan, because that took some courage right there. Well, maybe not, because he knows he can fly. I thought they were just going to fall. I keep forgetting we're dealing with wizards here. That was a very interesting... They merged together into one person for a moment there. Boom! Nicely done, Neville. Coming through at the last moment with the Sword of Gryffindor. And helping Harry, too. Weaken Voldemort the moment when he needed him to be. Now he's got a chance. Just has to not let up. Harry is now the most powerful wizard in the world. And the quote-unquote Dark Lord is no more. It's hard to fathom, really. It's hard to wrap your mind around. To actually be able to have peace. Neville and Luna. Did he tell her or did he not get a chance to? Take a break till tomorrow. Then everyone needs to help put the school back together.
Harry.
Hagrid. Had him tied up in the woods, for God's sakes. I think we're going to need more than that broom. They're both so satisfied with themselves. It freaking took you long enough. Waiting for 8 movies for this.
What should we do with it?
We?
Just saying, that's the Elder Wand. Most powerful wand in the world.
I mean, I think couldn't be in a much better person's hands, although I'm getting the sense he'll won't want to keep the temptation around. Yeah. There you go. That was a responsible choice on his part. Something Voldemort would have never done. Let's put it that way. "19 years later." Quite a time jump. I'm hoping Hogwarts has been rebuilt in that time. New kids headed to Hogwarts.
Together.
Harry and Ginny. That's nice to see. They got married and had a family. Draco's still around. Hopefully learned some lessons from what happened over the course of these movies.
Bag?
Yep.
Jumper?
There we go. That's nice. It's nice to see them all together. Kind of their happily ever after. Some things never change. Well, at least there's a happy ending of a kind. It certainly didn't seem like we were headed there for a while. No updates on anyone else? Come on. We got enough, I suppose. Let's go to the wrap-up. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to feel. Where I say I don't know how to feel is because, especially in these last two movies, I mean, the last four, really, but especially the last two, they really feels like they put you through the ringer. Things came out as they should in the end, although with a lot of losses. One of the twins died. Couldn't believe that. Professor Lupin and his wife died. I guess I was hoping when they mentioned a resurrection stone, and I said this before, that it would be used to resurrect somebody. Those of you in the comments can actually help clarify this for me. Did the resurrection stone have anything to do with Harry being able to return? I have to imagine so, because Dumbledore did leave it for him. It was one of the 3 items. If not, how was he able to return? Why was he able to return? For all intents and purposes, he had died, and he could have, from what Dumbledore said to him, could have chosen to remain dead, to go into the afterlife or wherever Sirius and his parents and all of them were. But he chose to go back. Very fortunate choice for everybody, I think, because it was him being resurrected that kind of set off the counterattack against Voldemort and all the Death Eaters, and it sent a bunch of them running. A bunch of them were terrified. I guess that was probably the plan of the Malfoys, or at least Draco's mother. I still don't understand why she was saying Draco when she was looking over Harry's body, but she could tell that he was alive. And I think they had grown either weary of what Voldemort was doing or scared. It was just more than they bargained for. They were kind of posers in this world. They were trying to pretend to be these dark wizard masters, and they just never seemed to fit. Lucius and Draco were desperate to be impressive to people, and they thought by serving the Dark Lord that they would achieve that in some capacity. I mean, Draco was just trying to get the respect of his father, I think. And ironically, Lucius, I don't know what his relationship was like with his father, but he was trying to get the respect of someone like Voldemort. They were both looking for validation. It was interesting to see Draco there when they were all older, almost 20 years later, and married and had a kid, it appeared, and it seemed happier, seemed to be in a healthier place than when they were kids, when they were young, and when all of this was happening. I wonder what happened to him. I wonder if it describes that in the book. I said something toward the end of this reaction I wanted to talk about. Just how interesting it is, especially with the characters in this series that started out as children and we now end with as adults, to see the progress that they made, to see how they grew, the people they became. And when I thought about this the most was when I saw Neville. The first movie, or I think it was the first movie, Neville, even though Hermione petrified him, showed courage, especially in even standing up to his friends. Neville mainly was terrified of a lot of things. He really had trouble finding his courage, but he showed a sign of it, a little hint of it there, and was awarded some points for it. To see how he grew and changed over time, to see how he was kind of one of the people leading in Harry's absence at Hogwarts in the quote-unquote resistance to Snape and the Death Eaters and all the rest of it, to Voldemort's influence, rather. to see him fighting back and giving that speech when they thought Harry was dead, and also being instrumental in the defeat of Voldemort. Like, we need to make sure he doesn't remain an unsung hero. He was one of the heroes here. He killed the snake with the sword of Gryffindor and weakened Voldemort to finally be taken. Like, I'm a little confused by that whole thing. Did Harry do something to finally overwhelm Voldemort, and is that what killed him? Or was it just a snake dying? Because if it was a snake dying, Neville killed Voldemort, if that's the case. So I don't know. Someone explained that one to me too. But he at the very least helped, was instrumental in the process, and I was happy about it. I know I wouldn't want to say complained about the people that we lost, but I want to say it was difficult. It seems like there was tragedy after tragedy, but I'm sure they were trying to sell the realism of this in that real consequences. Things don't have as deep a meaning. They're not as potent if there's not actual stakes. By the end, and I'm sure this was the point, I was not 100% sure on anybody. Neville could have died on the bridge. Hermione or Ron could have died. That would have been horrible, and it could have happened. When the thing happened at the end, I was pretty sure Harry wasn't going to die, but he could have gone into the woods to sacrifice himself, and that could have been the thing that ultimately destroyed Voldemort. Once he killed Harry, it could have killed him somehow. Harry could have reappeared to his friends as a ghost to say farewell as he went off into whatever afterlife there was, or whatever was Sirius and his parents. I am glad that didn't happen. I am glad that these characters got their happy ending of a sort, obviously. They got to live out their lives. They got to continue into their adulthoods, be in love, get married, have children, have lives, and share this with a new generation of children going to Hogwarts. I wish we could have seen them rebuilding Hogwarts, or at least the rebuilt Hogwarts. There's a lot I wish we could have seen, but by this point, I mean, I said it in the wrap-up to the last movie. I said, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted again. I mean, I'm not quite as exhausted, I guess, because we had a few more good things that happened overall in this one as opposed to the last one. But yeah, these last four in particular run hard. So some of you tried to explain this to me in the comments, and I understand it a bit better now. This film series, of any I've seen, if you take the tone and feel, the structure, story structure, all of that, from the beginning to the end, there is the greatest change from beginning to end in these movies that I think I've seen in any other film series. It just feels way different. So I can understand why, for those of you who know and love these movies and watch them many times, all of that, why it would be hard to pick favorites. Some do, but some also explained to me, and I understand a bit better now, it's difficult to do that when you have movies that are so different from each other. Yes, they all involve these characters. Yes, they all involve this basic structure of Harry and Voldemort and all this, and this wizarding world that they exist in. But they all go to such different places and have such different feels to them, and story structure, tone, all the rest of it. I know we had different directors across a lot of these. We had Chris Columbus for the first two movies, who also, unless I'm completely screwing this up, directed the Home Alone movies. So specifically likely brought him in because these were the more kid-friendly movies. These were the ones where they were still young children. But each movie, we stepped into a darker place, it seemed, until we got here. And I gave the first movie 4 stars. For the last couple of movies, I haven't done ratings, really. I've kind of forgotten, but I can catch up now. I did 4 stars on the first one and did 4.5 on the second one. And then I did 5 from then on. And the reason I did that was I wondered if I would have to adjust ratings at any point based on later installments. I can't really think of much of a better way that they could have accomplished what they were trying to do here. Yes, I understand that there are people who love the books. They talk about how much was cut out from the movies that was in the books. That is an unfortunate side effect of film adaptation. Now, I understand some of it might have been more egregious than it needed to be, and that is unfortunate. And there's definitely room to be very upset about things they could have easily included and just chose not to. So it's hard for me to give, from the third one on, basically, it's hard for me to give these anything less than 5 because I very much enjoyed them. I'm sure that I don't have the love for them that all of you have. I did enjoy them very much, but I mean, there are people who truly love these movies, love this franchise. And I understand that. I can see that. I can see why. But I very much enjoyed them. But at the same time, also, they very effectively accomplished what they were trying to. I can't really point out things it's like, oh, they should have done this better, or what, at least not very much. The only thing, and I mentioned this a couple of times, the only thing I would point out is with certain things, I feel like they point to a certain thing too hard, too early, and kind of give it away. The first one I had that with was Sirius in Prisoner of Azkaban. They kept pointing at Sirius being this madman, this mad killer. He did this thing, like he gave up Harry's parents, all this kind of stuff. It's like, you keep hitting it too hard. So at a certain point, I was like, well, it's going to be unsatisfying if we get to the end, and that's actually true based on how much they've been pushing it. So at a certain point, I didn't believe it. I knew it had to be a twist somewhere. I knew it had to be something else. They were all, in their own way, very good movies. Very effectively did what they were trying to do, very effectively told their stories. I'm glad that we were able to appreciate these together, despite kind of the dark cloud that hangs over them a little bit. Our own person who shall not be named, in a way. But I'll leave all of this here. I very much enjoyed these. Thank you for being here with me to watch this, and to watch all of them. If you watched all of them along with me, I really appreciate it. One more programming note, also remember that I'm going to be doing the Harry Potter 20th Anniversary Return to Hogwarts out here too, so look for that in the next couple of weeks. Please check out the Patreon. The full-length reaction to this movie will be over on the Patreon. In fact, it already is. There's full-length reactions to all the other Harry Potter reactions over there. There's full-length reactions to all kinds of other movies over there. There's exclusive full-length reactions to television show episodes over there. There's all kinds of stuff. Please stop by, have a look. And if you're so kind as to sign up as a patron, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you'd be so kind, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button here. Click the bell so you can see when I'm putting out new videos. We also have our first Seen Everything tier patron. Shout out to Aunt Vess, Aunt Vesuvi out here on YouTube. Thank you for signing up at the Seen Everything level. I really appreciate it. I hope we'll watch more things together. I have enjoyed this. Put in the comments other things you'd like to see me watch out here. Suggestions. I always love suggestions, and I take them all down and take them into account. So please share. I've really enjoyed these. Thank you for being here. I really hope to see you on the next video. Take care.